Alright everyone, welcome back to Space Engineers. So, if you couldn't already tell, I did a little bit of work getting this place to look a little bit nicer. We no longer have the wireframe ground. I worked on the stairs. I didn't work on the underside of the stairs because I don't really think it's that necessary just yet. But if I go up the stairs, which are finished, I also got this landing pad up here all done. Right up here, and I even threw down a heavy metal landing pad right here. And I got a little bit farther. I actually widened this walkway here and carved out some of this rock. But I didn't get this whole area. I'll get that next time. I didn't have enough time. But one problem I did run into while I was doing this was actually over here. I ran out of uranium. My entire setup ran out of uranium. Where is my pad? There it is. So, if I click on this, I believe I have like 6 in there right now. Inventory. Reactor has about 6 uranium in there. And I went ahead and I took the liberty of mining a little bit more out. And I have 2 more. But I want to go ahead and get some more. I want to be secure. So I'm going to go back up here. I mined it out from like, was it this patch right over here? It looks like. I just mined some out of that patch. We're going to go ahead and we're going to mine some more. Oh! Before I do that, there was one other thing I wanted to check. Which is my ammo, because some meteorites were flying by and I don't know how much ammo we have. We've got 13 in there. And each of these have 6. Okay, so I'm going to want to grab some more of that too. We can do the uranium first and then we'll grab that. I have some magnesium from when I carved out that rock over there. So we should be good on that. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of mining. Is this the only uranium around? I don't see any others. Yeah, it's gotta be it. Okay. Good to know. Alright, you rock. You rock. It's not the easiest thing in the world to mine with this thing, but it is a hell of a lot faster than the old way, so I'm not complaining at all. Go ahead and make a nice big hole here. Probably gonna pick up some iron as well. Especially if I'm going off track like I am currently. Okay, I can't imagine I can get to... I can see my cargo container. So my cargo containers are actually ridiculously small in comparison to the actual drill. So they're really not going to make that much of a difference. The drill has a ton of space in it. So I really should stick a medium cargo container on there at some point. That would be the smart thing to do. I didn't want to do it because it was huge, but the hugeness will probably end up being a good thing because this ship wobbles around a whole bunch. Also, I don't know if adding another gyroscope will help at all. I'll go ahead and make sure... No, my drills are still not full. Okay, I'm just making sure. Uranium goes really far for its weight. It does not weigh that much, but it goes very far. There we go. Okay. So we'll go ahead and call it good there. Now, in my experience, I've usually seen some bits just kind of sitting around after I was done falling down and whatnot. We'll go ahead and jump down here and see if any fell. I've seen it happen before. It doesn't look like it happened. Oh, look, more uranium. Good. That is actually really nice to see that. Okay, so nothing fell. Sometimes I think I've seen it happen sometimes. Maybe I'm mistaken. Can I get to my shit? No, I can't. Okay, let's get in there. Let's get right... Here we go. I'm going to take from the drill first. Oh, drill 2 has a whole bunch, but drill 1 doesn't. Does that make any sense? Alright. Really? Okay. I'm going to take quite a few trips then I get... Matter of fact, hold on. There's going to be so many trips, I might as well just bring the ship down there. You know what I want to see from this game? Is some kind of setup where your landing pad has a conveyor on it. And if you land it just right, you can, it just gets hooked up to the station, and they become one. They become one with each other, and you can transfer all your stuff over no problem. I think that would be really nice. That would be very, very nice. Oh, hold on. Inventory is not quite full just yet. Yeah, this is going to go a really, really long way. This is a ton of uranium. I'm happy to have it. Oh my goodness. Lots of trips. This is good, because I don't want to have to do this much more in the future. Now, it was very lucky for me. I keep some uranium stored at all times. I never keep it all in the reactor. Because if you run out and you don't have any spare, you won't be able to refine more. And you'll basically be screwed. How am I doing on space? Wow, the refinery has a ton of space, doesn't it? That's pretty cool. So that was it for this. No, it's not. There we go. Let's go in here. If I can. Go the long way around here. Oh yeah, I've got over 1,000 unrefined uranium. It's gonna go very far. I don't know how much I had before, but it wasn't even remotely close to what I have now. There's maybe like 3 trips worth or something like that of me mining it out manually. And you can see how many trips I'm doing here. It's a good thing I brought my ship down here too, because this would take forever. I'm thinking one more trip after this one. And then we're gonna grab some ammo. There we go. Yeah, I'll just let it work on that for a while. And actually, hold on, we're gonna grab some... Wait, can I not grab the... There we go. Okay, I can grab it. Alright, we'll just stick this in here. Did I don't remember if I had a backup or not. Hold on, it should be in here. Do I have a backup uranium supply? 1.6, yes I do. Very important. Oh, they're hooked up, aren't they? No, they're not. If I had a conveyor hooked up to this, it might just pull it from that, and that would be bad. So it's a good thing I don't. It is a good thing I don't. So the other thing was ammo. Go and grab as much ammo as possible. What is it? Is it a component? I don't remember. Hold on. Tools. It's a tool. Okay. So we need magnesium, which... I don't have magnesium? Really? Do I need like a ton of it? Because I'm pretty sure I mined out a lot of it when I dug out that wall. Hold on. I can get up there. Sorry if that's a bit bright. Alright, let me get up here. Yeah, when I widened this walkway up here, I mined out a ton of it. I don't know what happened to that. Maybe... Oh! Did I die? I don't remember. I may have died. I'm not entirely sure. So anyway, we're just gonna do the same thing. Just gonna get up in here. This is the only magnesium I know of on this rock. Maybe I should do a little exploring. Couldn't hurt. I've pretty much been confined to the same 2 areas this entire time. Outdoors and indoors. Okay, that should do just fine. For now. Yeah, I really should go exploring a little bit. See what I find. There we go. Oh, this is going to be another ton of trips, isn't it? Oh joy. I can't wait. Let me get this thing going with a whole bunch of ammo before I do anything else. Matter of fact, I want like a ton of it. I want an absolute ton. Oh! I have steel plates in my inventory. That's a problem. Let me take care of that. Put that in the cargo container. No wonder it took me so many trips. Jesus. Why can I not grab... Oh, because I'm at the wrong conveyor, aren't I? There we go. See, now I can fit so much more in my inventory. Isn't that nice? Put these up front. Okay. And that is doing quite a bit. Assembler. Hold on. There we go. Okay. We'll go ahead and stick this up in the conveyor system up top. We're doing a lot of maintenance right now. We gotta maintain what we already have. Okay, cargo container. Stick that right in there. I like how it distributes it equally. Wait, can I pull from this? No, okay, I thought I could for a minute. That was weird. Yeah, so it keeps 6 in both of them. That's really, really useful. So whenever we get rained down on, we're not going to get screwed. Okay, so I'm just going to go see if I can find any other magnesium or anything like that. Because there isn't that much of it. I don't know that there's much of anything outside. It's mostly stone, which is very useless to me. Okay, so there's not really anything up here. Go down here. Uranium. Is that platinum? Hold on, why don't I get out the weapon? That'll tell me. Not weapon. Silver, iron. There's a whole bunch of stuff over here, isn't there? A whole bunch of iron. More uranium. We're not going to have a problem with uranium. I don't think. Okay, where... Oh, the other place was down here, I remember. Anything down here? Ton of gold. Quite a bit of gold. No magnesium. I wonder if these asteroids have anything. I should stick an ore detector on my mini ship. My mining ship. I don't know. The ore detector on here is a lot smaller than the one on my ship. There's a tiny bit of magnesium there. Not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it for me. Alright, let's see how much a ore detector is gonna cost me. Let's have a look here. It'll be a small one. Ore detector. There it is. Alright, 2 steel plates, 1 detector component, 1 computer, 1 motor. Detector component. I don't know that I have any of those. I don't know that I have a detector component. Let's check. Detector component, no. So we just need 1 of these. We need 1 of these. We're going to need 2 of these. We need a detector component and 1 other thing. What was that? 2 construction components, okay. 2 construction components. 2, and then, was it 1 detector part or 2? Is 1. Detector component. There we go. Go ahead and throw this guy on our ship somewhere. Got my buttons all... I got my fingers all on the wrong buttons right now. This thing is a little bigger than I anticipated. Where do I put you? I don't know if weight balancing is a thing in this game. Like, is that a concern? If I put it, like, on the side, is that going to throw off my balance? It always, That's better. Hold on. This is... I could do something... like this. Like... That's not bad, right? We'll do that. I think that's probably the best we're going to do for now. This ship is by no means perfect, but it should get the job done. Look how long it's going to take me to get these steel plates in. Holy crap. I have to say, this is kind of not a good game mechanic. Kind of a terrible one. Just my opinion.